Hey everybody, it's Matthew Rathbun and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. This is a really exciting little tool that Apple has launched in its newest iOS 15. I'm also going to show you what it does on on Monterey, which is the new release. I'm in beta, so it hasn't quite been launched to everybody yet, but might as well do it now, show you what it does. It's called Focus Time. It's awesome, and it is saving my life right now. So just a minute, we'll get right into it. Okay, so focus seems like a very basic thing, right? You sit down to do your work, you focus on whatever your project is, and if you're not like me and you're normal, then you're able just to focus. If you are like me, then you deal with this little problem called distractions. And so when I'm sitting there and I'm typing away and working on a project, all of a sudden, every little red dot lines up on the bottom of my MacBook, letting me know, hey, there's a text, there's emails that need your attention, there's this new post from somebody on LinkedIn that you need to go pay attention to. And it's super distracting, and I am working hard at my ADD, but it's getting the best of me. So if you are like me and you're having that problem, or if you're sitting down to dinner with some friends and family, and every 5 minutes you're looking at your watch because it's buzzing or vibrating and you're dealing with alarms and stuff, this little 2-second tip is going to help you out. And again, it's called Focus, and let me show you what it does. So here I am, I'm working on my computer, I'm writing some content. It already takes a little bit of work for me to get there. A little bit of music helps. I got my Apple Music falling over here. And then as soon as I get in, as you notice, there's an email. I'm like, it's almost predictable. And so I'm going to go ahead and just show you what Focus does. So I'm going to go up here to my control panel, hit on the little control panel, and then there is the focus icon. I'm going to click on that, and you see that I have sleep, meals, content creation created here, and or do not disturb, whatever I want to do. And each one of these comes with unique settings about who can disturb me, what can be disturbed, and what can't. And so if I go and say, I'm going to click on content creation, because that's the time that I've allotted here, then until I turn that off, until I click on it again, certain settings are going to happen. Certain alerts are going to be turned off. People can't get through to me unless they're on a certain list. It shuts down all the things that distract me from social media and all the pop-ups and all the other things. And I can either just click on it from now until I click off of it, or I can say until this evening or for 1 hour. So I'm going to choose 1 hour of focused work. And when I hit that 1 hour of focused work time, all the alerts and all the little badges you see turn off. Nothing is going to come up or penetrate my attention unless I go click on it to work on it. And so I'm going to go over here to settings and hit the open Apple system preferences and show you very quickly how to turn this on. So I am going to go in here to notifications and focus. And you notice here that my notifications are all set. So if I go down here to Airmail, which is one of my email applications, I can either turn off all notifications or all this. And this is the all the time thing. This is how this works. For this, I really only want badges to tell me when something. I don't like pop-up windows of notifications anyways. So I would have all the notifications here. If I want those to be all the time, I set them here in notifications. If I want specific tasks to trigger how those things work, I'm going to go over here to Focus. And under Focus, I can create different ideas for focus. One of those is my family constantly gets after me for sitting down to dinner and looking at the alerts that's buzzing on my phone or my Apple Watch or something. And so I've set an alert for meals. And when I have content creation, I'm working on a project. And maybe the only people I want to be able to communicate with me or to break through that or to be seen are my favorites. And so when I click on content creation time, I'm going to have my family, my boss, my coworkers here. And I can just simply add these individuals here to create this list of who can and can't get through to me. Or I can say what apps can and can't get through. So during content creation time, I can go and choose that maybe only my Be Focused Pro is going to work, because that's how I set my Pomodoro time limit for my 25 and 5 minute off break to be productive. So that is the only apps that will work. And I can also choose, in this case I haven't, to turn off automatically or turn on automatically when I'm doing one of three things. Either during specific times of the day, and you can see over here that my do not disturb is always on from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. in which only certain people are able to get a hold of me during those hours. So if my kids have an emergency or something, I can turn that on. And then I can go down here to sleep, and maybe that is working off my health app. So those are the different functions. If I go back to content creation, I can click on turn on automatically, and that can be based on an app. So let's say that I want content creation time to be whenever I'm using Microsoft Word. And so opening that app automatically triggers all those other notifications to be turned off, and no one else will get in touch with me. And the phone won't ring, the text won't come through while I'm using a specific app. Now, Microsoft Word, granted, is too broad of a item to use in here because I use that all the time. But if I had certain apps that I use for only content creation, so let's say Keynote or something, then I open it up and say, okay, this app triggers that. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. And I can add other apps. I can also add location. So if I'm going to the office for a meeting, or I'm going to a shared space or a cafe, I can enter in that address, or it could be home. I can enter in that address and say, now that I'm home, I only want these apps to work. I don't want work email to work. I don't want text messages from anyone other than my favorite lists on there, whatever I want it to be. Or I can do time-based and just say, I want it between these times, like Sunday morning, between 9 and 12 is my time, and I don't want anybody else to interrupt that. I can set that, and that would be an automatic time trigger. So there are different triggers you can set in different areas here, and you can create as many of these as you want. Now you can also go ahead and create additional types of focus opportunities. So whatever you want to create. I have content creation meals. It could be church, it could be meetings, it could be your morning focus time, your workout time, whatever it is. And so you're going to click on the plus button here, and I'm going to create a mindfulness moment. Now I can do in the custom, I can create whatever I want to. So some there's pre-created, but I'm just going to do mindfulness here. I like the kind of teal blue color, we'll say. And then I can choose whatever. It could be puppies, it could be shopping time, whatever you want to choose that reflects the icon here that reflects what you're going to be working on. And so I'm just going to go ahead and choose the earbuds. So I've got that, and now I'm going to go over here and say, under this mindfulness time, because I'm only going to do this for a certain period of time, it's not going to be long, I might not add anybody here. And under apps, I don't want any apps open. And for turn on automatically, maybe I'm doing this every morning from 6 a.m. until even 6:15. Maybe this is your prayer time, your affirmation time, your whatever time. Going to hit add that, and then it's there. Now I can get rid of, again, automation, and I can do whatever with it. So I may want to get rid of the automatic, so I can just open up the app, click on it, and then say mindfulness, and this means everything is shut down. I just need a break, and this is what I'm going to work on. And so you can go back and edit those, and again, change the color of any one of these and change the logo so that it's quickly there for you to reference. Now you can also, if you don't have the Monterey operating system, again, it's not out, it's only in beta, you can do it on your phone. And on your phone, you're going to open up your phone, you're going to go to settings, and then once you go to settings, you're going to go down here and scroll a bit to see focus, click on focus, and then you'll notice all of those same focus settings that you set up on the desktop or on your iPad are there, or you can go and create a new one by hitting the plus in the top right hand corner, choosing one of the options here, and go through the same process of what you're starting. And so I'm going to go to custom, I'm going to choose green, I'm going to choose an institution. So this is going to be my school time. All right, and then hit next. And now I'm going to go through and add persons for allow persons and from other people. So it's going to give you all the same abilities to make this manageable. It's a few more steps to do it on your phone, but it has the exact same end result. So, all right, and it looks the same on your iPad. So it's a nice, quick, simple interface to use and to master. It's not hard. Now, the cool thing is, if that wasn't cool enough, once you have set all these things, they distribute immediately across your Apple Watch, your iPhone, and your iPad, so that you can go in and you can set on any of those devices any of these settings. So let's say that I've decided to work on my iPad out on the back porch today. I can go there. I can go click on the control center. I can go click on focus time, choose the type of focus time, that creative or content creation time that I want, and it works across all the different devices. So all of them are shut down except for this list, this priority list that I've established of who can contact me during that period of time. And on the watch, I can scroll up and I can go click on focus time on the watch, and then click on which focus item I want, and that's going to turn it on there. And then of course on the Apple iPhone, I can also go to the top to control center, swipe down, click on that, and then move on. So it gives me a lot of flexibility. This is pretty exciting to me because I do really struggle with finding a little red dot and chasing them all over the thing. And at one point I actually turned off all notifications on everything and said I'll go to that when I go to it. But then I was like a crazy person hitting 6 different apps up every 2 hours to find out if I missed anything. So this is a great device. I love this feature. Again, I'm doing this recording on September 21st. iOS 15 just launched yesterday. Apple Watch 8 launched yesterday. So iPad, iPhone, and your Apple Watch all already work. This will be released for Monterey on the desktop whenever that comes out, next month or two, I guess. I don't know, it's awesome. It's very, very cool. I think this is going to help us a lot. Thanks for watching.